Welcome back, my loves, to the Alchemist Collective. It is a sacred space for soul-led conversations and a deep remembering of who we truly are. And today's episode is one that lives deep in our bones. It's one many of us carry quietly, the aftermath of trauma. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is something that so many of us are aware of, but very few truly understand until we live with it. And even then, it can feel like an invisible ghost, right? Haunting the corners of our lives. So today, we're going to talk about that haunting. And more importantly, how can we begin the alchemy? How can we rewire the brain and the nervous system to show us that we are safe now? And how can we slowly, lovingly reclaim the life that we desire? So let's try to understand PTSD beyond the label. Let's start there. So PTSD isn't just about a single scary event. It's about the nervous system getting stuck in survival mode, right? It is the brain doing its best to protect you, replaying what happened over and over, not to punish you, but to prevent it from happening again. But there's a catch. There's always a catch. Your subconscious doesn't know time. So if something traumatic happened maybe years ago and it was never processed in the right way or properly, your body still thinks that it's happening right now. So you get nightmares, you get flashbacks, that sudden feeling of dread when you just smell something familiar, when you just hear a certain tone of voice, or when you enter a space that reminds you of that past. I want you to know that you are not broken. Your body is just doing what it is actually built to do, and it is to protect you at all cost. So let's look at the relationship of the subconscious mind and trauma. Did you know that trauma doesn't live just in the mind, but it lives in the body? It gets stored into our muscle, our posture, our breath, our nervous system. The subconscious mind remembers every single thing, and especially remembers what it couldn't process at that time. So this is why you might feel fine all day and then wake up from a nightmare just sweating and shaking. This is why people you love might trigger you without even knowing why. Moving on, when people say move on, you just cannot. But how do we begin to heal? Let's talk about the tools. Let's talk about the tools to alchemize trauma, the tools to teach your nervous system that it's safe again. And here are a few things that have changed my life and the lives of so many other. I have done somatic exercises. It's healing. So you shake your entire body, you shake your limbs out, you dance, you do gentle stretching, or you can lay with one hand on your heart and the other on your belly to let your body know that it is being heard. You can also do EFT tapping. It's emotional freedom technique, right? It's a powerful way to rewire about a traumatic memory. You tap into the meridian points, repeating statements like, even though I still carry this pain, I deeply love and accept myself, you know? You can do breath work like deep breathing, humming, singing, even gargling helps. It can help calm the vagus nerve and signal safety to your entire system. Very important. My favorite one is do inner child healing, hold her, speak to her, let her know that she's no longer alone. What else? I think visualizing safety. Close your eyes and visualize your safest place, a home, a forest, a person who sees you. Return here every day until your nervous system starts to associate this image with calmness, You can do affirmations. Affirm what happened to me is not who I am. Say that I am safe now. Say to yourself, I'm worthy of a peaceful life. And you have to seek therapy, whether it's EMDR, somatic experience, trauma-informed coaching. But you don't have to carry this alone, please. There are people skilled to walk beside you. When we look at alchemy of awareness, the truth is healing from trauma doesn't mean forgetting. It means integrating. It means taking the fragmented parts of yourself and slowly stitching them back together with a golden thread. That is alchemy. It is turning your pain into power. It is turning your fear into presence. It is choosing to stay here in the body, in this life, one breath at a time. So I want to ask you a quick reflection moment. Take a moment and just think, where in my body do I still hold on to the past? Feel it. What does safety feel like for me? What small ritual can I create to remind myself that I am safe now? You can journal these or simply speak them out loud. If you're walking through trauma, I want you to know this. You are not your memories, okay? You are not what happened to you. You are so much more than the pain you've survived. And healing is not about erasing the past, okay? It's about liberating yourself from its grip. Every time you choose gentleness, every time you pause instead of react, every time you remind your nervous system, I am safe, you are reprogramming your entire universe inside. Because you are the alchemist and your life, that is the gold. Okay? So until next time, take care of your inner world. Let it bloom. You're not alone. Okay? I'll see you in the next episode. So lovely having you here. Namaste.